Alright, what's up folks? We are looking another Mikado tournament VOD. This is the latest one for once. November 23rd, so only a couple of weeks before from when I'm receiving this for once. And I didn't want to push it back further, and this is actually kind of a really weird time for me to record this, so I might have to skip around for actual matches. So apologies for that. But as usual, the full video will be linked in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. So just pick that if you want to see all the unedited stuff, I guess. But yeah, looks like it's gonna be a double elimination tournament. They've been doing it that way. I also got teased like a bit spoiled that it seems to be a first to 3 matches, which is also probably why it takes a while. So we'll see how that turns out. Also, don't know what's up with like this aspect ratio. This is definitely not how they normally stream it. There's like really weird black borders. That is not my fault. That is their fault, and I can probably jiggy it to make it look better, but I'm not gonna. So here we are. So those Hepoko rolling heavy. Sorry, Hepoko Zama rolling heavy QBK, J Raiden Integral, Kagitoya and who? I didn't catch that Kagitoya and who? Anyways, we'll take over with Hepoko Zama. Wow, swinging off it with a banger, I guess. Alright, this is what I mean, but we'll probably be skipping around. Oh, here we go. So this should be Hepoko and Zama. So Zama going Kinnikuman as we expect. Been a big believer on like that green KKD. Hepoko, we'll see who he's going for. Soldier? Alright. Hepoko Soldier. Hepoko playing, a competent character, and Zama playing Kinnikuman. Really great way to like kick off a Mikado tournament. Alrighty. Oh, that was weird. Oh, that's right. I think I remembered reading like people tweeting before this tournament that there were like some like trouble with like the arcade board, and they were like just thankful that the tournament was able to run without any problems. This does not look like any problem, but I guess like no significant problems. Huh. Okay, that was weird. That was really weird. That's a really long loading. Let's hope that doesn't become a problem. All right. Hepoko Soldier, Zama Kinnikuman. Beautiful landmine into the SKD OTG. Good parry on the wake up. Just launch. Too far for a juggle there. Oh yeah, that was definitely like better than I thought, but definitely that was a very proactive Jungyaku Jizai. Gets a rope bounce. The launch route. This is the corner to corner route. Okay. Hepoko going for kind of like that, like a fancy combo there, but didn't quite get worked out. Landmine there got stuck by launcher into the kind of raw Kinniku Buster. A good chunk of damage here, not enough to kill, especially with that soldier health. We're eating like the wake up kick, that is not good. And then the curtain into Buster. Oh, the old reliable. Okay, the raw Jojin Izuna drop, 8 AOTG, yep. Good parry, and we're Hepoko eating like these landmines. Though Zama is not doing like the kind of like quote unquote better combo. To be fair, like it's not like significantly better. So, and just like that, huge life lead here from Hepoko. Like, and he will do a great step from Zama, but will that be enough? Good. Yeah, good for not falling for that curtain, but then gets hit by the AA. Yeah. About the curtain for both these characters definitely make pressuring them a lot more difficult than they typically are for a lot of characters. So that's definitely something that mobile players have to be kind of careful about. Good tech. Also note that it is the first to 3 rounds. It's what the machine has been set, which is probably why it takes a while. And here's another Kinniku Buster. That's gonna be a decent chunk. And good for the optimal OTG too. That's a bit rare. I think like Hepoko, Azama rather, normally just goes for 8 AOTGs, but now just kind of going for the 2 for his S there. 8 AOTG here, alright. kind of like a huge life lead here from Zama, but like soldier damage can be massive, right? Like this is one super, yeah, this kills, I think, right? So I was about to say, yeah, this is, even though there's a huge life lead, still very scary for Zama there, and you can see just let the number stretch rip, and that's just enough. Round start launcher, that's a choice. Didn't get like the full pickup, but I kind of cornered himself. But another Poco, great curtain there to just kind of stuff the Buster. Okay, that was a really good adjustment there, kind of like the little cross underside switch. A soldier like does have combos like that, but they tend to be like pretty janky unless like you really know what you're doing. Alright, this special super should give Zama like some breathing room, but definitely still not a good place to be, especially since it gives Hippoko all this meter. And now Hippoko is in blue, so now a super will do it for Hippoko here. Oh, great landmine there, dodging like the super. Definitely still a bad spot for Zama, but the Greek KD gotta make something work. Oh, it gets thrown, and then just as it ran out. Oh, good tech, and misses the punish. And then Zama did not tech the Izuna drop and gets through, and Hippoko takes it. Wow, yeah. A very quick, very close game, but like very like explosive, very active games. Zama there definitely had a rolling heavy and QBK next up. Yeah, so we should see like I keep getting rolling heavy and penny button mixed up, and I feel so bad. Zebra and Junkman, right? But yeah, I think that landmine was like so good to kind of just go over, like to kind of avoid the super throw between the man out. Okay, no, rolling heavy playing Ramen Man actually, not Zebra, right? QBK the Junkman diehard. Let's see how this goes. Definitely like not a very common matchup that you see. Junkman is generally like not a very popular character, so definitely don't see that one very often. But we'll see. Okay, I was gonna say we're gonna skip ahead because it seems like the cab was like struggling to like load the game, but the moment I said that, it did load. So here we are. Okay, rolling heavy, not doing like the we'll see. I don't remember seeing too much of rolling heavies like Ramen Man. Roll bounce. Yes, the pile driver. I think this guarantees 2A, right? Oh, or not? Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah. I just think it does, but it doesn't. Alright, special throw, gets the OTG. Big life lead here for, and then like that, and then like that links, right? Yeah. I don't even know there's like I think like that was a real link, yeah. That standing throw normally leaves him too far, but in the ropes it does leave Jumpman close enough to like link off of it, which is like a lot of damage. Bear hug, great throw here to keep the positioning. Alright, rolling heavy, fighting back with the wake up throw. But yeah, that wake up kick is not guaranteed. And then, yeah, QBK just bullying with the 9-frame jab and 2 special throw. And just like that, the quick 2 rounds. Let's see if rolling heavy can make this comeback. No bounce. Okay, going for the knockdown. Kind of like a different situation. Gets the dragon kick, but not able to convert properly. QB kind of stopping the momentum with the needle wall. Okay, gets at least something, but to be fair, juggling off of that is kind of difficult. Going a much better round here for rolling heavy. Was able to get like those little hits. Ramen Man like does do a pretty good amount of damage. But QBK not kind of out of it yet. Kind of just finding like these places to mash, you know. That's what having a 9-frame jab does for you. We're getting another one, but yeah, not a complete combo. So one more chance here for QBK. He gets a heavy stun, rope bounce, the knockdown, and then the OTG. Yeah, I think that was a tech rollable, but yeah. Yeah, Junkman definitely not the most like exciting or out there character, but definitely still very fun to watch. Jiren and Integral up next. Jiraiya and Warsman, Integral, Ashurama. Ooh, that's okay. That was really scary. That was really spooky. Yeah, we'll actually move ahead of this just because. Ooh, wow, that's what this one for a while. There we go. Yeah, yeah. There is something fishy happening with like their cam, at Mikado. Hopefully, like they get that sorted out for like this month slash like next month's tournament. Okay, the early 40. That's kind of as good as it gets if you're a Shura man. So yeah, this is probably as good as yeah. So Integral basically has this infinite, kind of just don't drop it and then force Jiraiden to activate. And Jiraiden is not activating. Is it like just gonna take the round? Say I'm just start the next round with full meter? Yeah, the first round perfect. Yeah, ooh, not a most auspicious start, but let's see if Jiraiden can make something happen with like this meter. And no, yeah, I think he has to activate here, right? Otherwise, this is like just another round. Okay, yeah, first activation, but still good 50%. So yeah, the girl kind of just like backing off, trying to like not take too much damage here, and then once the meter ends, like it's just another matter of let me get back in. Heavy stun, and then that's the infinite. Yep. Oh, misses it. One more chance here for Jiraiden. Definitely been like a huge uphill battle here, like 100 pixel health. Yeah. Any whiff did it because any little small whiff punishment there did it. Yeah, Jiraiden back into the rope, so kind of like almost kind of doing Integral's jobs for them. No match on the heavy stun, so now we're getting this infinite again. Yeah, that should never be real, but if you don't match the heavy stun properly, then that kind of happens. Yep, there gets the juggle too. Huge life lead here, and then Integra already got the activation out of Jiraiden, so it's a very bad situation here for Jiraiden. Anti-airs. That was a really sick anti-air actually. Good awareness there to kind of convert the little air hit into a like float into a juggle. Neat. Good games there. And I think Kazutoya is up next. I'll have to see who they're playing because I think like does the name I didn't recognize, or maybe that was just saying that there was a buy. So we'll see, I guess.
あの足玉は多分小殺しやってもう何もかも捨て去った状態でしょうね。お次は QBK さん対ヘッポコさん。
Okay, I guess no. I guess Kazutoya like had a buy, so this is QBK and Hepoko, I guess. Let's see who Hepoko takes crack for. I know Hepoko used to love doing like, oh, okay, Ramen Man. Interesting. Guess like the little I will avenge like rolling heavy or something like that. Because I feel like Hepoko used to go for a lot of like lore matchups. I feel like they've done it like a lot less lately. Which is neat because with a lot of lore matchups you see like a lot of the same, Robin, Kinnikuman, or Rocket and stuff like that, right? But a bit more variety now, I think, with Hepoko being a bit more free form with who he's picking. Running A to knock down. Oh, okay. The cross under, so he didn't quite get the pick up. Needle wall there, beating out like the 6A poke. And he gets the juggle. Yeah, I think especially like unless Hepoko can kind of convert like an awkward like corner cross under juggle. What down, man? Great way to go under into the pickup. Okay, just going for like the knockdown route, or actually, I guess if you don't tech roll, might as well get for more damage, right? Yep, and that's kind of why we tech roll, because like Ramen Man definitely a character who, if you don't tech roll, can really abuse that fact to just get combos he really should not be getting. Right? QBK getting like this throw. Oh, okay. that became like that would have been sick. I didn't know ramen can do that, but I'm kind of curious now if that was like an actual thing that you can do. Yeah, again, no tech roll, so now kind of just eating like extra damage into an XAD. Great match there from Hepoko, but not enough to kind of avoid the hit grab, the quote unquote hit grab. Rocks, now combo clutch here into the OTG. It's a ton of damage. Good step, good heavy stun to punish into the special throw. This should kill, right? Yeah. Alright. One on a piece. Good tech. Get great punish. And gets the juggle too. Yeah, I think like that's kind of like what Hepoko's doing. I think just going for like a I don't need to do knockdowns because if you don't tech roll, I just get this extra damage. I kind of wonder maybe I feel like a lot of Japanese players like kind of like don't do a lot of like tech rolls, and I wonder if that might be like a deliberate thing where there's like more risk to it that we're just like I'm not aware of. I'm not sure. All right, there we go again. Yeah, and again no tech roll from QBK there. Okay, the Abare hit a hit grab, roll bounce special throw. This should equalize life like just about. But lots of meter on Heppoko's side, which can be kind of scary. And we're getting the launch again. I think without a tech roll, this might be enough to kill. Oh, well, no, but really damn close. And then the raw camel clutch to close it out. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like, you know, rapid special throw isn't as bad as kind of make out to be because, you know, the 3 frames of like involved, that does kind of go a long way. Like that does kind of help. Kind of beat something sometimes. Like it's not that reliable, but it's something.
あ、じゃあガウセンは惜しかったやあれ考えとしてこっちの考えとしてガウセンはやらないはーいコマンド違いあーまあまあまあまあまあかぶってなくはないけどってことですよねそう、ガウロン戦は速い打撃の相手には負けることがたまにあるあーなるほど
Okay, so this is Kazutoya and Integral, I believe, right? So yeah, I guess Kazutoya did get a buy. That's kind of like what I heard, I guess, that they got a buy. That wasn't like a unknown player that I never heard of. That was just a buy. Alright. Let's see it. We're both building meter here. Probably not both Makados like were particularly like, you know, hungry for meter. Both Makados can use meter pretty well. Between like that though that one didn't go very well for Kazutoya. Heavy stun, and then we're getting no heavy stun mash, so now we're getting the infinite force activation. Can't even say early because like this is already most of the life away, and yeah, this activation like feels really bad for Toya because like you have all that meter and now it's all gone, and it's still like a huge life deficit. Yeah, now that should be the end of it. Yeah, now Kazutoya going into like round 2 with like damn near no meter. Alright. We're getting the infinite. Will Kazutoya activate? Okay, oh, I just believe that it will fall out, I guess. Okay, parries it. Lots of meter on Kazutoya's side. Let's see if they can make something happen with that. It's a launch. That combo wasn't real, but we'll take those. Oh, heavy stun, and that can be it. I think you have to activate here, yeah. A torpedo, yeah. So Integral's here is just trying to like play lane, kind of wait out like this timer, get the hits where they can. So that's 2 rounds there for Integral. Yeah, 2 rounds that did not go great for Kazutoya. Let's see if they can make a change here. Gets like the 2AA, at least like the second hit, letting him combo into like the throw. Good parry, but not able to get anything much started. Gets a throw. Putting Integral back at the ropes, but eats like a raw tornado hell here. Yeah, I don't think that that's a way to beat a tornado hell. Kind of burning meter here for efforts to get a launch, but the rope makes it kind of awkward. Yeah, unfortunate. Good, great step there. Very rare. And I think like the back hit made that real into. Yeah, they didn't even need like the OTG. I'm about to say like this kills with OTG, but they didn't even need it. All right, Integral putting one on the Kachitoya putting one on the board. Gets the 2-way A hit into special throw. No DG Lake's backing off. Good step. Gets a launch. Yeah, again, not great. Good parry. Yeah, because you're getting like kind of like launches that are way too close to the rope, so not able to like get proper like juggles off of them. Breathing another tornado hell into a juggle, but at least Kazutoya is avoiding getting hit by the infinite, so kind of have a chance there. The raw super, okay, just to bring it up to like our 5th round. All right, there's the proper juggle at last. Okay. Another launch. Ooh. Again, don't work on the ropes there. Is able to get a throw. Good life lead here from Kazutoya, but as we know, that can very quickly like not matter against Ashura Man. Okay, an unusual option, but we'll take those. Wow, I covered in time to like parry that. Move that you don't see often. Great match from Integral. Big life lead, lot of meter. Yeah, goes for the super to close it out. Didn't work. Bishop kick, but so yeah, just playing very cautiously from Kazutoya's side. Just want to get kind of like put into a situation where they can 40, and that's the infinite. Okay, yeah, just the very early activation here. Gets 8 aid. Kazutoya kind of like close to the ropes. This can be really scary, but I think maybe just trying to like wake up without the timer here. Time will be a factor, but closes it out with the 6-6S. Wow, okay. After like being down 2 rounds, because they're able to take it with a very clutch foul round. Zama and Rolling Heavy up next, I guess. I guess we're on the loser side now already. Wow. Yeah, because yeah.
さあ、筐体も機嫌がいいのか、試合が終わってもちゃんと動いてますね。さあ、本日3度目の登場、メシア。ステージは最後ギリギリ届きましたね。いや、あそこで一歩踏み込むかどうかほど迷ったんですけど、怖い、あの状況でラッシュは。さあ、ルーザーズ1回戦。ザマさん対ローリングヘビさん。いけるか。ステージは大阪城パノラマ。ここ意外に軽いのかな。
Okay. So this is Zama rolling heavy. Kinnikuman ramen mat.
ザマさんのホームグラウンドはね、重いんでね。今日はあれかもしれない。さあ、チョップ。
Oh. Alright, I guess the Zama can do like the muscle curtain juggle. I think like I just prefer the great attack. I kind of just prefer the like Enzui juggle. Oh, there's a Kinnikuman Buster. That should be it. That like just goes for a 2-way or 8A. Yep, anything did it there. Yeah, the 2-way like just so you can like cancel, build more meter. That's probably like optimal. In these like very small ways. Okay, gets a 2-way launcher, but not like a big capitalization. Apologies.
宇宙空間みたいな例のとこ
Gets
デ
the
モウームデモ
OTG. That's about equal here, but kind of good positioning here from Zama. Rare not taking the throw.
名前が出てこ
And
ない
now kind of at a life period where kind of like one good combo can kill. Yeah, that's the end of the round.
ここで終わるか
Yeah, right?
これは
Yeah, I was about to say.
た
Because you can just do 2-way success.
ギリギリ取れて
Without
ますね
without Green KKD there, I think like that was like just straight up dead. Green KKD definitely pretty strong for things like that. I'm not that specifically, but for a lot of situations, similar to it. And then camel clutch, two-way. Oh, maybe like rolling heavy thought they had the meter for success, but I guess, but no, they did not. Guess the buster. Oh, is a strong special throw if you really want to just show it out raw. 8A.
的に筋肉マン有利だもったいないさあ画面端ガンガン詰めていくぞこっから強い
Oh, good parry, good block. And then we're getting thrown here. Yeah, Zama trying to kind of like get in, kind of like get like this rope pressure going, but rolling heavy pretty good kind of like defend and kind of like have like this really solid like life lead. But the Kiniku Buster, this kill, does this kill? It's been a while. Yeah, okay, it did. I was like, I think it does, but I'm not like fully confident. 2 rounds up for Zama. Or rather like 2-1.
あー2打キャメは入らず
Oh, beautiful landmine into Mrs. DOTG, but that's fine.
前に反応したのか
Yeah, that's the beauty of landmine, right? It just kind of like goes under like so many things. Alright, gets the little combo into Buster. Big.
8打まで入れて
That's most of Rolling Heavy's life here. Basically, one combo can do it.
6打が出てしまうが
Good tech. Yeah, jab punish. Barely survives, but eats the landmine. Yeah. Zama very good at that kind of like the taking throws and getting like those punishes, and they do add up. Kinnikuman's jab string is only 2 hits, but it does leave him pretty plus and like does like a decent chunk of damage, like I think like 90 damage, damage something like that, which is like really not bad at all.
でそれや
で話し合いが終わって J ライデンさんが 1P 側 QBK さんが 2P 側になります
Alright, so this is J Raiden QBK. J Raiden Warsman and QBK Junkman. Warsman in the Warsman
もっとラン
ring.
ダムで選んでる大体50のリングになる
ああ一応なんか特盛りでもなんか電源パターンみたいでランダムと見せかけたなんで50の塔が確か結構頭の方にあったんですよねランダムパターンの
50のリングはねストップバグやとすげえバグりやすいステージなんだよ
あ
奥行きがあるステージ
あはいはいはい今度今度別のところでやってみようかなだいぶ元気な芝なんでそっちは
さあ J ライデンさんが2打8打ダメージ取ってく
Oh,
るぞ
good step.
あっと惜しい
さあ入っ
And
て
getting a heavy stun. And kind of like this is like where QBK likes kind of just fighting, like, you know, kind of bullying at like the ropes, but J Raiden able to kind of get out with these like screwdrivers
ダメージは全然そっちの方がいいです
and the raw throw. Not the best throw, but better than nothing, I suppose.
まあ実際問題空港行くよりジャンクスローした方が絶対いいですゲージ効率的にも空港行っちゃうと相手9ゲージになっちゃうから
Okay. Doing pretty even on life here. Any hit will do it, but yeah, QBK was being really aggressive. Using like on the frame data, was able to call that like the first round. J Raiden kind of giving up space here a bit for free. Just like that, QBK kind of like have them in the corner, which can be pretty
あれ
scary.
だけでもね3割ちょいは減ってるから
Straight away. There's the jab string into the heavy stun, into the jump throw. There's the OTG, just like that. Yeah, good to 8A over the special the throw, but will that be enough? Alright, good start, especially this blue life here. Kind of helping Jiren a lot to like making this comeback, but we'll see if they can cross that difference. Gets a throw.
藤井スラムが通ってもう一回投げれば勝てるかな
Oh.
危ない
あ危なかった今
Yeah, definitely anyone's game here if OK gets the Dragon Screw, and that's enough to kill.
違い
あれ持ってくる
Very nice.
すげえな
あれは入る位置ですねあ分からないぞ11だ
Alright, one game apiece. Well, one round. Again, I'm being gaslit into believing like this is like a quote unquote game.
投げは8打で
では初でしっかり切っていく
逃げて
そして
ブレ
逆に
ーンバスタ
投げていって
ー
位置を入れ替えて美味しいあさすがに当ててるよっていうか
Another screwdriver, and we're getting like the juggle.
ですね
8打はちょっと遅かった
Yeah, Hibiki sometimes you see like a lot of things, and this is I feel like I don't really think like necessarily like it's the fault of of the person, but like the character, where they kind of just look like they're flailing. That's kind of like just what Jumpman does, right? Kind of like press buttons. It probably it works out. You're happy, and yeah, that was a really bad throw tag for J Raiden because like that definitely killed him. Definitely, if a Jumpman is good at taking throws, like they will not miss that punish because it's one of the easiest throw punish in the game, right? Shout out to a 9-framer.
そうなんですよ236だから
Big lead here, like a decent solid lead here to start with from QBK. The standing throw, but
レバー離して
too far to get anything guaranteed. Goes for a mix-up though. Gets a small juggle here. Ooh, gets the super and actually kind of juggled it, but definitely not ideal. You don't want that to be like a ground hit so that the second hit can like juggle and you can get a launch. And then yeah, just with a with a magic pixel, GBK was able to just jab out like Jiraiya.
ルーザーズですねインテグラルさん対ザマさん
So Integral and Zama up for losers.
この因縁の対決どっちが勝つか楽しみですね
まあコメントとまあベアクロス狂気がいねって言うけどまあそれ以外にも鉄柱だったりまあ市内だったり持ち込んでて
Zama, Kinnikuman, and
しかもあの市内
Integral Ashura Man.
そうそうそう
Kind of characters that are
スローは本当に強いです
that you I think by this point are like pretty often seen
また
lately.
達成とか考えたら筋肉バスターの方が上なんだけどね追い打ちも入るしね
追い打ち入るしまああれ踏み込むから長いし
Oh, the system's broken. Like the console's breaking again.
やばいと
いらないと思
Okay, hopefully that's
調
again.
査も
Again, I've been spoiled that nothing actually like
います
crashes or something like that. So, but it does seem like there were like some pretty scary moments, I guess.
ステジアムとかは多分結構使うかな奥で電球動いてるし
あ
All right, Jordan hanging.
あと日本武道館も上にモニターがあるからその分ちょっと思うかな
Yep. This is kind of like Zama's like MO. Just get like play for the row positioning, confirm into Buster, confirm into Jordan hanging. Kind of just like what I think Kinnikuman should be doing. Period. Right. But we got 14. The access is a bit weird, so it might not be guaranteed the whole way through, but I think I gotten really good at this. Okay, activates here, like just close it out. Zama kind of said they had enough. Kind of a very bold super there from like Integral. So now going into round 2, both having no meter, right? I think that was kind of like an advantage that Integral probably should have tried to like retain harder, but
ワンチャン生からターンする長期つながる
あれはつながる
oh, gets a 4D. Yep. Very scary there, and then yeah, just the very early activation here, which definitely you're happy you're Integral, right? Get it out of the way early, kind of deny Zama kind of like more meter over the round,
点滅まで
and that basically means that if we can just get one more infinite, that's the end of the round.
精度が上がってるんでねちょっとミスマッチっていうのがなかなか難しい状況なんで
Oh, heavy stun
ここはバスター入れてくる
gets the Buster confirmed,
点滅手前
and then OTG puts them at about parity for life.
この状況だったら変わらないです
Anyone's game now, gets the heavy stun into the 40 mashes. Okay, great match from Zama, but gets thrown. Not enough to kill though.
全然チャンスはありますよ
Good step. It's the heavy stun for the activation here. You know, if nothing else, this is like a pretty good. This is not bad for. Yeah, I mean, plus around, but it's not bad for Zama because like basically forcing out the activation means Integral has no meter. Of course, you don't need the meter to do the infinite, but you know that's less meter to do. You know, tornado hells to do special throws, right? So that's kind of nice. You know, all considered, not bad.
さあ回復早いあれを食らってたらまずいことになってたぞ
Ooh, that somehow got well, somehow got a throw. Good step from Integral, but good parry from Zama,
うまい
and it kind of interrupts whatever there with a special throw. And I think this should. No, I don't think this will kill with 8A, right? Yeah, Magic Pixel. But Curtain killed. Let's go, Curtain. Oh, there's a 4T. That's always a bad place to start. Let's see if Zama activates. I think maybe like a bit believing that maybe the girl might drop it, but okay, yeah, kind of a late activation though, so it's gonna be like kind of scary. Yeah, the girl kind of just waiting it out.
距離を取ってしまうと
Timer running kind of low here. And then it gets 14. Oh, yeah, that's as bad as it gets. This isn't kill. I think they're still going for the infinite. No, yeah, no, this isn't kill. Oh, it does. Never mind. For some reason, I thought they will live the update A. That was me being confidently incorrect. So now we're at round 5, one game apiece. Yep, this is the frame 1 activation there from Zama, but definitely means that they kind of like start this round kind of like the back pedal.
マスターゲージは欲しいところ
Gets 8-8. And then the 4T, and that should be it if Integral doesn't drop.
アシュラがミスらなければ
There's a bit off access though, so maybe... No, they got it. They got it. There we go. Yep. Arcade Assure Man. Valiant fight. I think definitely very close interactions there that really could have made things go completely different ways. But you know, Integral prevailed there.
さあウィナーズに戻りましてヘッポーさん対カイソヤさんヘッポーさん対カイソヤさんお願いしますさあどっちがヘッポーさん 1P がヘッポーさん 2P がカイソヤさんカゲツヤさん先ほど熱戦を制したヘッポコさんはね、私と QBK さんを倒して上がってきています
So this Heppoko and
いつでも変えていい KKD もね
yeah, Heppoko and Hajitoya, right? Because this is the quote-unquote like winners finals, I think.
注目が集まるチェックメイトこれはね先ほどお話しした通りおいや同キャラは1回避けて筋肉マン
Heppoko going Kinnikuman?
筋肉マンなのか未来は月中なのか
No way. No way. Heppoko Iliokin. Heppoko Iliokin. Really? Really? That's crazy. I don't think... Gosh, I don't know. When was the last time I've seen an Iliokin at Mikado? Oh, wow. Well, that's going on the thumbnail.
医療費は3投げは早い3投げは早いんですけどそれ以外がどうしてもちょっと辛いのではないか
Iliokin might be the single least played character in this game. Though that's probably like some bias from my end. So, we'll see, I guess. Well, that's what he does. And that sure is what he does. And doing that. But you're getting rope bounce into the special throw. Into the 8A. Oh, good parry there from Kajitoya, but Checkmate doesn't have a lot of ways to keep them in, like, kind of like in the same position. So now kind of, gets the whiff into the special throw here. So yeah, Heppoko doing a valiant attempt, but you know, that's kind of what Checkmate is. Well, he's representing like the really good option of while running A being really fucking fast. And there's the Checkmate, there's like, you know, the Ilikin's one and only juggle. But not to kill there. One more chance here for Kajitoya. But yeah, these open the rook gates are not working out. But we'll take the first round with Iliokin. That's running A into the 8A. Ooh, that's the, I guess like that's a quote unquote setup. Cross over them. And a special throw. There, yep. And then another one. There we go. And then there for like the little float, I guess, like add more damage. Yep. Yeah, this is very rare. What high level Iliokin looks like, you know, you don't get this ever, so I think enjoy it while it's there. Yeah, that's Iliokin. I think you've basically seen everything what he can do. You kind of see Heppoko only do like this one single move, but that is literally all he does. That's literally all he got. Choosing to do the string to kind of sacrifice like the that's not even a punish, right? Like that's a jab. The jab was a punish, but then like like I already said, open the root finally working out here for Kajitoya. Oh, blocks that. Oh, Open the gate, no one's home. Gets a throw. Full meter on both sides. Knowing Hippoko, he's probably fishing for a super finish here. Oh, but it's Haitoya who gets the super, and I think this should kill, right? What did you just give you again? Oh, did it give you 8? I don't remember. I guess not. Unfortunate. So yeah, one more chance here for Hippoko, I guess. Super didn't work. I forgot. Okay, super kind of sucks. And then the throw to close it out. Haitoya putting one round on the board. There's the DDT. Banderu works out, didn't get the launcher. There's Iliokin's dash, like, you know, only good string into the raw. What is it, like the Hell's World Tour? Oh, gets the string into the heavy stun. I think I would mention how, like, if he had like the kick as like its own move, that would be pretty good, but it's locked behind like really mediocre strings. I feel like this is like just become like me talking about Iliokin, but I feel like it's just like such a rarity. And yeah, Hippoko, as unsurprisingly, well, surprisingly because it's Iliokin, not surprisingly because like it's Hippoko, takes this, and I guess moving into, I'm assuming, Grand Finals, right? Yeah, I think that was like winners finals to go into Grand Finals. I think, or was that to go into winners finals? We'll see. I think that was to go into Grand Finals. Okay, so this is QBK and Integral, right? So I think this is loser semis, right? Whoever wins this fights Haitoya, and then whoever wins that fights Hippoko. Alright, QBK and Integral. Okay, yeah, you can see like the audio and all is delayed. Yeah, I think it's something's very wrong with their arcade board. Oh, heavy stun. And there's the infinite. We'll see if QBK wants to activate here. Probably not, right? Like, yeah, just, you know, save it for like next round. Though I guess QBK had like so little meter. Oh wait, no, they don't activate. Did I like zone that out? Because I felt like it didn't build that much meter for that infinite. I think I just zoned out. My bad. Infinite again here. A bit off axis, but yeah, I fell out. Stun. Good parry. Oh, there's Tornado Hell. Also whiff punish. Misses like the SKD, but we'll see if that matters. Alright. QBK getting the rope bounce. Keep it simple with the special throw to AOTG. 6AFS. There's the launch. And that should be it if we get the juggle. Yeah. Do we need to like finish it? Oh, rope bounce. Okay, yeah, forcing activation early here. And then yeah, they are kind of very comfortable now with, like, you know, how like kind of like the meta playing around like KKDs, especially when they're kind of like ahead, right? Just kind of wait it out, just kind of play chill, I guess. There's the rope bounce into that. All right, QBK doing like fighting back pretty strongly here, but the 40. And that is the end of the round. I think I was like really good to be able to tell, okay, their health is like this low, I can finish it out with just a special throw. Like, very good kind of like awareness and knowledge there. So now, yeah, Kazutoya and Integral should be losers finals.
もう一回ですよ、もう一回。ザワさん、ザワさん、もう一回です。ミスターチルドレス。
もう一回もう一回。
もう一回もう一回。
さあ、一匹側にカエストヤさん座って、インテグラルさん、さあ、ルーザーズを泳ぎに泳いで、対戦にこぎつけた。
さっきはね、奇跡の逆転ファイターが出たんでね。
なんでもいいですよ。
なんでもいいよ。
全然いいよ。
Right.
いいのか、でも使える。
It seems like it's jokingly gonna pick Mountain, but no, they're
ここはね、
not locking in checkmate yet.
全然いいよ。
本当に大丈夫なんで。
勝つためならもう何でもいいもん。まあね、正直使い慣れてる方がいいと思う。
いいと思う。
Alright, the checkmate.
ライフがあれば別だけど、ライフないから。まあ決勝戦ランダム一回やる。
熱いね、これは。じゃあこれ勝った方と
そうだね。
やっていくわけですが。
将軍出ねえかな、マジ。
さあこの再戦、さあ注目が集まるがどうなる。先ほどはインテグラル選手が2本選手したが巻き上げて巻き返してチェックメイトが勝ちを
取ってたからね。
取ってきましたからね。
奇跡の逆転はチェックメイトだね。そう。あれ今の
Gets the early juggle there.
あれの隙に66で打たれると浮いちゃう。
Launch
そうなんだ。
into the juggle. SK OTG. And there's the heavy stun, and that can be it. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a run back, right? Because I think like Integral narrowly beat. Oh, sorry, because narrowly beat Integral like on winner's side. But yeah, that was a very clean sequence there from Integral. It's kind of like was able to get all the hits that he needed and then close it out. Into the 8A, yep. There's the double arm. Good big life lead here, and that should be it. Yeah, that should be it. Right, and then the back-to-back perfect. Wow, what a statement. One on a piece. Great two-way. Gets the throw. Repositions because I think in the matchup what's important is just like to not corner yourself. But like they find themselves in the ropes here. Oh, but Integral like not pushing like the advantage. Kind of good, kind of like you know, not overextending here. Oh, great tech. Misses the punish. But eats the tornado hell from the two-way. And then lots of meter on both sides. Let's see who takes the first move. Again, we're eating like these tornado hells. I think just very unfortunate because like trying like these two-way attempts, but just happening to get them eaten by tornado hell. Also, metering on Kajitoya's side might be fishing for a super. Oh, or the launch. The side switch should mean that we get like full damage here. Oh, didn't close it up and then pop KKD super, the classic. Everyone in the server loves doing this now, and it sure is very effective for a reason. It kind of adds kind of like more involuntary super. Alright, gets a juggle. Good start here from Kajitoya, but just kind of backing off. Don't want to overextend. Definitely playing the matchup very defensively because Kajitoya is aware one round misstep and they can just be getting infinited. Lots of respect here, which I think is definitely a really big advantage that Arcade Usherman has that PS2 Usherman does not have. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that is probably true. It has become unmanageable with green. Definitely reduces like a lot of risk. Unfortunate, didn't get like the string. Right. Yeah. I don't think like that super at least. It's like minus enough for you to get like a throw punish. And then alright, closes it out, gets the special throw. Get around 5. Yeah, even the commentators are kind of like joking about how much like the arcade cat is dying. Good parry. We're getting a throw. Alright, big life lead. Unfortunate activation. Restream again, just waiting it out. Great step. But that's not how you do it. And then also activates back. Gonna have more time on the timer here. But both now without meter, but a lot of life lead, and then that should finish out. Yep, alright. Another very close game, but Kajitoya takes it 3-2 over Integral. So now going back to the grand finals, where Hippoko is on winner's side. So yeah, this should be like the grand finals. Yeah, this is I think Hippoko has been doing this thing where like if he's on the winner's side, he just like picks random. So I guess we'll see where the Hippoko gacha goes today. Of course, Hajitoya going checkmate as you might expected. And Hippoko, we'll see if they're going random. And they randomed into Bald Buffalo Man. They randomed into Bald Buffalo Man. Alright. Alright. Here we are. Alright. Grand Finals. Hippoko on winner's side with Buffalo Man. Ajitoya on loser's side with Checkmate. The best Buffalo Man. Yeah. Yeah. God, he's so bald. Oh, okay, gets the 60, gets the link. Oh, misses like the pickup a bit, but that's still like so much damage. Kind of forgot that Buffalo Man kind of like just shits out damage like that. Yeah, like 2 interactions, we're at 50%. Like less than 50% rather. 2A. Brilliant draw, official throw, gets a launch, gets a juggle. Alright, and just like that, brought all the damage back. Super to super, and Hippoko gets it. Wow, very psychic behavior from Hippoko as usual. Round 1 Hippoko. Alright. Building meter definitely that's better for Buffalo. Okay, very on the punish. Didn't get like the juggle, like the best juggle though. Special throw, and then we're going for 8A. All right, I believe here one more good pickup can do it. Not a great. Okay, misses like the link, and not a great place to be to get like a lot of loops anyways. Oh, that was a really nice conversion, but the pickup afterwards was a bit weird. Hippoko making the comeback, but that should be dead. Yeah. I was like, without a drop, that should be dead. One on a piece. Lots of meter on Hippoko's side, which with Awful Man that can be scary. Gets the punish. All right, keeping it simple, just because, just because there is, not that, yeah. 260, gets the link. Misses like the special throw. Hurricane Mixer, that's the wrong one to use in that situation. But gets 40, and anything does it here, just keep it simple, yeah. The optimal to just build meter and then do it. Wow. Good tech. Gets the juggle. The 660, gets the link. Oh, drops the combo. Another 660, dropping the link again. Alright, Hippoko kind of choking here, but kind of okay, good with punish with the super. This is enough to kill, I don't think, especially with the Buffalo Man help. But it's gonna be a good chunk. And Hippoko likewise has all the meter in the world to make something funny happens. Alright. Good blocks. And just supers the 2A. Alright. And unsurprisingly, though, as usual, with like the kind of picks are like the big, I feel like at this point, Hepoko winning is almost like a, you know, not really a surprising fact, but like kind of what Kata Seki might end up picking or randoming into. That's always where the excitement comes from, almost like, for better or for worse. But yeah, another Mikado tournament on the books from Hepoko takes another one. That was a really good one. There was like some really good sets there. I guess if you want like high level Ilio Keen play, this is the tournament to watch. Like the one set, but you know, I think it's a pretty good showcase of like, yep, that's Ilio Keen. That's what you do, baby. So there's that. All right, yeah, that was pretty cool. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Catch you all in the next one as usual. I don't know when that one will be. It'll be up when it's up.